I'm meteorologist Adam Stiles. Sorry, I was getting a little seasick watching that. We're talking about some very cold air into the middle part of the country here at this point, and even areas out west. We were talking last week about how Vancouver was experiencing such a mild winter. Well, they're down to 0, and they're looking at some snow in the area. Meanwhile, the east now warms up. Temperatures are at 10 degrees here in Toronto. But Montreal's still sitting at -3, and they're running a freezing rain threat as we go through the rest of the night tonight. As that system is moving over, some of that warmer air is riding over the colder air that's locked into Ottawa and Quebec. So slippery conditions for those folks. Here in Toronto, we're going to get another round of rain showers rolling in as we head throughout the overnight. Then we're going to wait for another system on Wednesday that could be messy. Still track dependent, but right now looks like we'll see some freezing rain risk setting up later Wednesday, continuing into Thursday. But throughout the rest of the night tonight, rain showers are going to continue until about midnight. The last batch of precipitation is just back over Michigan here at this point. We've seen a couple of thunderstorms getting picked up with that, and it'll be here at about 11 o'clock. And then after that, clears out, temperatures start to drop. We'll see our daytime highs tomorrow happening in the morning. And then by the afternoon, we're back below the freezing mark. And then here's that setup on Wednesday. Chance of a little bit of wet snow early on. That shouldn't impact things too much. But we start to see the freezing rain threat setting up at about 10:30, continuing throughout the afternoon. And then you're going to notice right along this line here, we'll see several hours of freezing rain showers working their way through. And that's when we get into the potential of seeing some of that ice accretion, especially into southwestern Ontario, where that threat is a bit higher. Look at Windsor talking about possibly 7 millimeters. That could start to get into the damaging and destructive range. We just have to watch that over the next couple of days. Now, tomorrow morning's drive looks to be fine. Everything A-OK in terms of that morning commute. 2 degrees is how we're going to start off the morning. 0 by midday. It'll be a partly cloudy sky, and then as we get into the afternoon, down to -2. So you're probably going to want the winter gear during the day tomorrow. So we'll add a little bit of wind later into the day. That freezing rain threat, as I mentioned, Wednesday should turn over to rain showers as we get into Thursday. Friday, it's going to be windy. It's going to be cooler. And it looks like we have a colder weekend on the way. And we'll keep an eye on some snow late Sunday into Monday morning here at that point. But again, that's a long ways out before we even start talking about numbers. But we're going to keep an eye on that system for Wednesday.